Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. This took a little while to start, so hopefully everything's working okay. I will wait for a minute here to see if anyone comes on. Oh, there's Michael. Good morning, Michael. I'll see you soon. Okay, everyone's coming. Wonderful. I'm excited to paint. I don't think I painted anything. I maybe did a little tiny painting yesterday. That was it. Good morning. Excited to see you next week. Yes, that's going to be fun. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Coffee Chocolate Art. I love that name. Love all those things. Love them. My favorites. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm just reading everybody coming on. All right, let me show you what I'm going to do. Now, let me turn this around. Like, how gorgeous is that? I was thinking about painting, like, radishes or something. But then I saw this and thought I'd love to give this a try. It might be one that I'd like to work on large. So it's always good to do a little study just to make sure that that I like the flow of it. I want to try and keep it loose, of course, and spontaneous and fun. And I need pinks and kind of yellows and greens and grays and whites. So it's not terribly complicated in the color palette, but you have a little bit. And I'm going to stray away from my hot pink background and try something different, just because I don't think it's going to lend itself to this. So let me pull this down. Oh, I've been working on pumpkins with my Inspiring Art group, and gosh, I look at this it's a black, it's a gourd, and I painted it black, and then I put this color over top that makes it iridescent. I love anything that's sparkly or iridescent. I've done both your tutorials. I really need to go on from there. Oh, good. I'm glad. All right. So here we go. I'm going to mix colors. Now I'm hot. I'm going to pull my hair up. Good morning, Anita. How are you? Welcome, everybody. All right. So let's start with the dark. I guess I'll start with the green. My sap green is a little thick lately. It's driving me a little crazy. That happens sometimes. I was trying to crimp my tubes with my little crimping thing, and I was having trouble with it. I don't know if it's that I'm not crimping, like if my hands are weak, or hope that's not what it is. Here's my little crimper thing. But sometimes I have trouble. I have to kind of flatten the tube out before I do it, and that sort of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Why I'm talking about that, but I guess it's because that's what I was doing this morning. Hi, Irma. How are you? I was crimping this morning. This is yellow ochre. It's a color I'm starting to use more often. I'm embracing browns lately. More of that, and clean my palette knife off and get some Indian yellow. Now that went to warm for what I want, so I'm going to take more green, and I'm going to put out a little bit of a cooler yellow, I think. Or maybe I'll just do this cadmium yellow. I have this. It's pretty. I'll put this out. I'm working around my phone on the stand. That's why I'm reaching around funny. So what's new with everyone? Trying to think of anything new with me. I had my last show. Was that last weekend? I can't remember if I was back a week before since that or not. I had my last show of the season. And now I'm starting to work on holiday things. I sent my yearly calendar off to the printer this week, and I have to work on my ornaments that I make. So it's like I just roll into the next busy thing, which is always good. Don't ever want to get bored. When do you think you'll do another tutorial? Well, what tutorial did you do? Did you do my inspiring or my Art in Bloom course? my online floral painting course. You have to tell me what you did. Or did you do something like from YouTube? Or one of my little courses. I do need to make a new online course. I still think I need a cooler yellow. Let me see. Cadmium yellow light. I think I want lemon yellow. Hold on a second here. I know I have it. Oh, here's Naples yellow light. I wonder what this is going to be like. Let's look at that. That might be fun. Let's put that out here instead of white. She says, I like your mixing. I love to mix colors. It is just so fun. I don't know if that's going to work. I think I need lemon yellow. I don't know. Let's stick with this. I do like it. Let's call that our latest green. Put it up there. Well, I have my Art in Bloom course, which is an online course of 6 floral oil paintings lesson. And then I also have my Inspiring Art group, which is a group, a membership group where you pay monthly, and I do kind of like lessons. I think I need to make that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. These are a little bit different colors than what I normally mix. Twice a month, and it could be anything from an oil painting demo to I kind of want that golden yellow. Let's take this and this. And other things like I did this week. I was doing my gourds. I showed where I sourced them from and how I prepped them, and then I painted them. Just worked on it. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to make a wreath right now, and I can't figure out how to adhere it to the form. So, of course, I was thinking about that in the middle of the night. That's all I need to be thinking about. I don't. I'd rather wake up in the middle of the night thinking about creative things than worrying about stuff, right? Oh, isn't that pretty? This might do the trick here. Could you please put a link up for me? Yes, if you send me a message, and then I'll send you a link. So speaking of that, I'm teaching in upcoming. I just recently announced I'm going to be teaching in Morocco. How cool is that? I cannot wait to go to Morocco. That's in November of next year. And I also have an in-person class that I'm going to be doing in Connecticut. And there's one room at one I'm doing in Italy. I still need that yellow. I'm telling you what, I'm avoiding it. I'm getting out the cadmium lemon. Okay, yes, if anybody wants a link to my learning opportunities, it's in the link here in my bio on Instagram, but I'd be happy to send it to you. Just like message me your email. And if you would like to be on my email list, just let me know that too while I'm saying it. And here you can tell that I am not doing a very good job of talking and mixing colors at the same time. I want to go lighter with that. I'm afraid if I use this white, it's going to get too chalky, so I'm going to put more of this Naples yellow light out here. Really like that. I just found that in my bin. I didn't even know I had it. Oh, Michael, you're wonderful. Thank you for posting that. Wonderful. Yeah, so it's hard to believe. I was just thinking this morning, it was a month ago that I was painting live, and Isabel sent me a message and said, Mom, we got to go. And here my grandson was born at 8:44. So just as I was finishing up my my Wednesday morning live. Now he's a month old. So fun. Allie, yes, Morocco sounds so neat. I don't know that I would have ever thought to go there, but knowing that it's with Harrison and he's in charge of all of it, that's who I do my workshop in France with. I know it'll be top notch and well done and all the good things. Oh, Isn't that a pretty? I think I love how muted the colors are in this, and I'm usually such a bright color painter. I mean, they'll still end up being bright colors in here, but I might need more of this. More of my Vasari Rosebud. I love this color. To lighten that a little bit. So I need pinks. And then I just really need grays and whites for my background, I think. Yeah, 1 month. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Morocco. So in the next year from now, I'll be going to Italy and to, let's put a little white in there. And then teaching in Connecticut. I'll be teaching in Square Pear Gallery in Kennett Square next year. And go even lighter here. Probably shouldn't use that much white, but that's okay. It is very, very light. All right, then I need a gray. I love these colors. So let me get some more white out here because I know I'm going to need it for my background. And this one I got kind of dirty, so I just want clean white. And let's see, how are we going to make a gray for the background? It's taken in my living room, and usually that wall looks more brown than it does in this image, but I like the grayness, so violet, and we'll mix that up and then see how to shift that toward gray. So it's a little, no, that's pretty darn close to the gray that I want. So let's keep that. Get more of these. Add some of this dirty white into it. Yeah, the colors are so pretty. I think that's what drew me to this image more than anything, are the colors. Usually that's what does it. I love color. I love learning about color. All right, let's keep this and add all the white into it. So it's a little bit of a grayish white for the front. And we'll just use these colors and make it work because it's plenty of choices. All right, I love them. Okay, now I'll go up here. So I thought in the background, you see that okay? Put in a little. There's a little reflection in there, but it's my light. Sometimes when I paint with you guys, I make it so that you see better, but then I don't see very well. So that's okay. You can still imagine what you're missing with that little bit there. I'm going to sip of my coffee. And for my base layer, I think I'm going to mix, I clean my palette knife off. I have to do that right away because then I'll end up mixing something and that color will be underneath there. Inevitably, I'll do that wrong. So I'm going to use some transparent oxide brown. Manganese blue hue, I think, is my kind of background color. We'll see how it goes. I can always wipe it off too. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of the Indian yellow too, especially where this flower is. Might have to, I don't know. That might have been a bad choice. It's a little messy. All right, let's just get the color down, and then I can wipe some off. I think it's too warm for what I want to do here. Something's wrong with it. Yeah, the gray is yummy. All right, I'm going to wipe this bit. Leave some of it on there. And I don't want it so yellow. What was I thinking? So I'm going to I'm just going to do a little bit of true to color now. I want some of this to be transparent, the underneath color that shows through. Okay, I feel a little better about that. Let me get a little bit of my manganese blue hue going in my background a little. Sometimes it's okay just to do something like this. I'm making a little bit of a mess here. And I'm not sure how it's all going to turn out, but that's okay. That's how you learn. I do feel like I'm always taking risks and playing when I'm painting. Ellen, we've missed you. I see Michael saying hello. You've been doing fun things. All right. Like I was saying, it's okay to make a mess and figure it out. And play. Like I always say, it's not brain surgery. Like, no one's life depends on your painting turning out well. So play around, have fun, and take risks. I'm not a risk taker in anything else, but I certainly am in my painting. Helen says, we know you'll pull this together. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. We'll see if I pull it together. I like the color combination, even though it's sort of not at all what I want it to do. I don't know what I want it to do. Sometimes it's good to have a vision, sometimes not. Now this goes here. I like the colors. Did I already say that? I think I did. Happy accidents. Yes, lots of happy accidents. Oh, I didn't do my pigment sticks either. I gotta do those, of course. Day without pigment sticks is no quality day at all for me. I need my pigment sticks. And this. Well, these are beautiful pink. Peony shapes. It does, Anita, doesn't it? Or the colors without the red look a little bit like that famous, God, my brain's not working. I'm not even going to try to tell you what I'm thinking of because you'll laugh at me. You will laugh if you know what it is. I can't remember right now. Yeah, at least I'll give you that excitement of thinking, how on earth is this ever going to turn out? Which I think often when I'm painting. I always tell you, you just have to stay confident through the messy middle. And you can count on me to give you a messy middle. Somehow, if it's not messy enough, I'll mess it up so that it's even messier. I'm quite good at that. Do I want to put my little polka dots? That's what I've been doing with my birds, and I love it. Do you love it? Van Gogh sunflowers. That's it, Michael. I couldn't think of it. Thank you for remembering for me. That's exactly. I think it's this turquoise and this crazy kind of funky green in the background that looks like that. I'll do some of my Michael, I'm envious of all your productivity for getting ready for the holidays already. You're always good. I think it's with all the things you do at working ahead like that. Not me. That's a Cezanne painting. Isn't that fun? I always am envious of those famous painters. Like, it just seems like they just paint it all the time. Like, they get up in the morning and all they'd have to do, they didn't do social media. They didn't have to do anything, it seems like, besides paint. Like, how did they buy food? I guess people just supported them. I don't know. Seems crazy, but I am maybe just a little envious of it. Wouldn't that be nice, just to get up in the morning and your whole purpose is just to make paintings? And have collectors come visit you. What do I need this sorry little bit I have left. Can't throw it away though. They're too expensive. I'm cleaning it off. Is a little crazy. This, I should just get rid of that piece, but there we go. All right, I'm done. Just kidding. I've got a huge 4-day art fair coming up in November, so no time to start the Christmas buying yet. Oh my goodness, 4-day art fair. So are you selling Christmassy kinds of things there? Looks awesome at this messy point. Good. It's fun. Okay. All right, I'm ready. I got to get my darkest darks in there. And where are you going? Is it outdoors? It's going to be freezing cold. I'm so happy my art shows are over for this year. Now I'm already applying for shows in 2020. It's kind of cool, but it's also like, I don't like planning my life so much. I didn't think when I was doing my quote unquote retirement job that I'd be like booking myself out so far in advance, filling my time. But with art shows, you have to commit early, and it's a big investment, so I can't just be like, oh, something better came along, I'm not going to do it. I feel like I'm ahead, but also behind at the same time. Well, if you're behind, I'm horribly behind, Michael. Horribly behind. I don't know. I did start thinking about it all. At least my calendar's at the printer. I'm proud of that. My proof should be ready today. Feel like I'm still looking for my darkest darks. Oh, it's in a lovely hotel, so it'll be gorgeous. Oh, isn't that fun? That will be fun. Okay, now I didn't make like a shadow color. Put out, I need a little bit of my violet. What did I do with it? This is one of my very favorite colors. This, if I could only find it. Oh, my old Holland violet gray. I have to put a little bit of that out with. I didn't make a shadow color. All my It's more about the value of it than anything else. That's going to be fun to... I love being at art shows. I just don't love setting up art shows. Now I know I don't like doing it in bad weather. I've learned that lesson, how awful that is. So frightening. Not my favorite thing, but I love being there. I don't mind sitting either for that long. My husband's always like, how can you sit all day long like that? And I love watching people. Like, I could do that as my total pastime. Just watch people walk by. Whoops. Oh, wait. Oh, am I missing things? At least you're just behind. I haven't left the gate, Jackie. I'm hoping I have enough paintings already done. Oh, good. Really need to learn how to do flowers better. They're so much fun. Okay, I'm all caught up now. My thing wasn't scrolling. All right. Now, what do I want to do next? I'm loving the looseness of it. Maybe I need to fill in some of my background. I don't want to overfuss it. So I'm bumping my camera, aren't I? It's much darker back there, I think. And this is really all shadow right here. Okay. I think I do need to do more of my background because I keep being a little distracted by that color. It's hard to judge. Like, sometimes if there's something that's drawing your attention, it's hard to judge what color you need because there's too much going on. So if I get rid of some of that green, it's not triangular. That's what I was starting to say. Like, the vase is turned so it's almost straight on. It's a rectangular vase. It's like my favorite one that I have, but it looks wonky here because you don't see the side of it. I have to think of big shapes here. So what am I doing? Just kind of dancing around this a little bit. Kind of ungreening it. That should help a little. Oops. Not so sure I mixed enough of my gray here for the background. Maybe. Good morning. Are you still using liquid in this layer? Nope. I'm only using the paint that I mixed. I usually only use liquid in my very first layer that I paint. I close it up and put it away. Darker over here, I think. I don't know, it's pretty fun. It's not, the background's not as cool as what I intended it to be, but I don't hate it. I think it is a happy accident. I'm a mix between making sure I don't have too much paint on my brush. I'll do the base here too a little bit. That's helping not seeing so much green back there. I love the color of the green, but it was distracting my eye from... I want to keep that edge soft right there. I always think after I do this, like say I want to paint this large, I really should, as soon as I'm done painting, I should write down the colors I used. But inevitably I won't. It's just a really good idea to do it if you're so inclined to be an organized person, unlike me. It would be nice to keep a notebook and have all that information available because... you know, if you want to recreate something, you're not starting from scratch trying to make something look like something that you loved, but you forget how you did it. And that's how I try to do things in a very disorganized way, right? And the vase doesn't need much to suggest its vaseness. Do you want to get the waterline? Some are so organized. In theory, I want to be like that, but I never am. Me, neither. I'm like incapable of it, but I do want to be an organized person. Yes. And I don't think it'll ever happen for me, but I always aspire to it, and I do try to be organized. I just can't quite do it. Whoops, that had a little more white in it than I wanted from my brush. Oh, she said, OMG, painting out the tabletop just did crazy good things. It did. I needed that. Okay, let's keep going here. It's funny when you do a painting, I find, which is the whole thing of getting in your own way. Like if I'm doing something and like now I'm happy with this journey, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm thinking that, like I don't want to mess this up. Like take my time, be careful. But if I don't like how it's going, then I'll think, oh, I don't know how to paint. Why did I do that? So it's like I get in my way whether things are going well or not going well. Why is that? Do you ever do that to yourself? Like, honestly, it's ridiculous. Let me say painting teaches you confidence. And patience, organization is overrated. Michael, tell me that, please. I need to print that out and hang it up. Me too. Are you asking me what my favorite is? Oh, it's definitely oils. I like acrylics too. And I just invested in some gouache that I'm really excited to play with. But oils are my favorite. Who says I'm not, but at this age, probably never achieve it. But I accomplished so much, I feel balances it out. Yeah, I just float through life following my mind. I trust that usually, like if there's something I need to do, the thought of it will arrive just when I need it. And I do find that that happens. I easily get overwhelmed by things, but usually things work out just the way they're meant to. Thank goodness. Even yesterday, I was supposed to go. I say, well, I did go. I went to lunch with that old client, a friend of mine, and she wrote to me at, I don't know, we were supposed to meet at 11, and she wrote to me at like 11:15. She said, oh, I got out of my meeting early. We can meet early or something like that. And I was like, well, I completely forgot about it. Thank goodness she wrote to me. I did make it on time. It didn't look very nice, but she didn't care. I think I'm just bringing gouache to Mary's instead of all my oil stuff. Yes, I think I'm going to bring my gouache too, Michael, because I haven't even played with it yet, but I have all the things to do it, so that would be fun. Gouache it is. I am excited. So a few of us that all went to France together, my first trip that I taught in France, we are getting together at one of our friends' houses next weekend. And Michael's coming and his mom, and it'll be so fun to get together. I'm very excited about it. We'll do creative things. It's fun to get together with creative friends because everybody enjoys doing the same things. This almost looks like it sparkles in there a little bit, doesn't it? Love it. Okay, now let me think. I'm about ready to go for my lighter colors, I think. Let's trying not to blend. It's always a goal. I'm always blending my colors and I don't want to. That getting together sounds like you will. Yes, it will be fun. It is the best to be with creative people. And I didn't ever really have a lot of really creative friends because I was raising kids and running my business, and I didn't have time to nurture those kinds of friendships, but they're the best. Okay, I mixed all these greens and haven't used them. That's kind of gray in there. Let's get myself a little of this gray. So fun. I need creative friends, New Jersey. If anyone else is interested, yes, creative friends are the best. Is your monthly course expensive? I think it's like $25 a month. I don't think that's expensive for what you get. That's relative. I am in a few like that, and I find it to be worthwhile. And I hope what I provide is worth it. I'm a little spontaneous with it, but that's who I am. The disorganized me. You just do. And I really like when people have ideas of things that they want to learn about. Like the next thing I think I'm going to do, I just set up last month to display my art at a retirement community. It's always good to, take any opportunity to expose your artwork when you can. And I filmed getting ready for it and setting it up. So that'll be fun. I made like a little video. I'm learning to edit video now. As being an artist, you have to learn lots of things. It never ends, but it keeps it interesting. Pretty. Ellen says, I love your inspiring art collective. Thank you, Ellen. I've been doing it for a long time, so there's a lot of content in there. I just need to suggest those pinks in there. And okay, I can work on these. I think I need to do the ones in the background more. Oh, no, I'm not going to fuss with it. I'm just going to leave it. I almost just did the fussing. I don't want to, especially these petals. Good morning, Emily. Oh, Jennifer says it's great. Just joined this past month. Thanks, Jennifer. How's Parker today? I think I have to join this group of inspiring art collectives. Yes. Love inspiring art. Okay, what else here? What else? I have all these gorgeous colors and I feel like I haven't used any of them. Many of them. And I still have this in the middle. Oh, you just woke up. How lovely. Sweet little Parker. He needs his rest. So does his mama. Ellen, yes, they're peonies. I got them last year, I think, at a really cool peony farm. And I never got to go back this year, and I would love to because... But, then I would go on the day. They're not going to necessarily have these. They were yellow. They're just so pretty. But it's far from my house. It's like an hour and a half from here. But I really should go again. I think I can... Ellen, you can't see the comments. Someone had that problem last time. I feel like Instagram's been very wonky. All right, I think I can work on this now. I need to go a little... more. I need a little bit more of my Old Holland Violet Gray out here. Anita, you are too. You can't see comments either. I feel like Instagram is not my friend lately. I thought when I went live it wasn't even going to work this morning. So I'm happy that at least we're all here. Okay, what else? I feel like kind of close to where I need to be. This feels a little unnaturally, I don't know what. Like, I need to do something over here because it looks short. It looks, I don't know what. The shape of it's wrong. And you can use creative liberties and do whatever you want. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. I just need some lightest lights. There's a lot of talk. Instagram is changing again and people will see less of our stuff. Great. Isn't that crazy? All the time and effort it takes to build up an audience on Instagram and then they just take it away. Yes, they can. It is crazy. Instagram's crazy. I couldn't even get your live paintings for a couple weeks, and today it's locking up. Oh, I hate to hear that, Anita. Well, I save all of these on my YouTube channel too. So if you ever want to watch one or rewatch one or whatever, they're all saved in there. Like, I'll save this in there as soon as this is over, or else I'll forget to do it. So it'll be live in that on my YouTube channel this morning already. I'm looking through notice the difference with watching on my iPad versus my phone. Not happy about that. Wants to choose what I see. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And now all this so much political stuff. Like, I try not to even watch it, but it's everywhere. It drives me crazy. Like they say, if you like or comment on something, then that's what your feed's going to be. But I don't think that that's the case. Whoops, that got a little deeper than I want it. Meta, yeah. Okay, what else do I want to do here? I want to do just a little suggestion in here of this. Little bud, it's so subtle. But I want to leave the glow that's happening in here and not lose all of that. All right. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? It got a little dark there. Okay, do I like my lights and darks? Do I like the shape? There's still a little something about the shape that I'm not happy with. Do I feel like it's leaning? I feel like weight needs to go to the left a little, so maybe I'm going to take these off the edge. That helped a little bit. I don't know why I feel like that. Yeah, the colors. I love the pops, and I love how it happened. I do. It is very fun. And I can't say I was certain it was going to work out, but I think it did. Are there any other lightest lights that I'm missing? Maybe the lightest pink right there. Blend that there. I think I might be finished. I think I'm changing it and not making it better. I even love these turquoisey colors showing through. So I'm going to sign it. I'll show it up close. Okay. So there's my reference image. And So there you can see like the brush strokes. There's the painting. And the palette, which is really fun. So, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. It was fun as always. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. I don't know what else. If you want to learn from me, I have all my information on my website. And if you'd like to be on my email for my newsletter, send me your email and I'd be happy to add you. And otherwise, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. And we'll do it again next Wednesday. So thanks for coming, guys. Have a great day. Bye, friends.